4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to our 90-day Blitz with Profit Leads University. This is Robert Blackman. Of course, there's my partner and wife, Sherry Blackman, standing there on a photo shoot that we did for a couple of websites. And I want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. Everybody can see everybody okay. You guys give me a thumbs up. Okay, very good. Tonight, what we're going to do is go over briefly how the 90-day Blitz works, exactly what you're going to get. And you'll also have the opportunity to ask me any specific question. One thing that we will be doing during this time period is helping you to go out and build both your primary business and also your profit leads business. So there's two aspects to what we're doing here. We're giving you telephone interviewed leads. We're doubling those leads each month off the normal price for the next 90 days. We're doing that so you'll have more ammo over the next 90 days to help you build your business. After the 90-day Blitz is over, you'll have the opportunity to do another one at the same price with double the leads if you want to. Some people will, some people won't. We've done this for the last 4 or 5 years. About 50% of the people will stay on. The other 50% say, hey, I'm good. I'm just going to go work with my team. And so that's just normal. We're also going to be giving you network marketing names. The reason we're doing that is because that's how I build Profit Leads University. There's no better person to talk to about telephone interview leads than somebody that's in network marketing. We know a lot about those people. We know a ton about those people. I've been in the business 37 years. I know that if they have contacted their warm market, they've done it poorly. And if they haven't contacted their warm market, they've spent thousands of dollars in the cold market running ads, pay-per-click, search engine optimization, trying to get people to their website so that way they can be successful. And most of them are trying to do it without talking to anybody or interacting with them, at least on text, on email, or also interacting with them on social media. So part of the training that we're going to have for you guys is we're not only going to show you how to interact with people by the phone, by email, and by text, but we're also going to show you how you can also do it through social media, how Sherry and I do that. So it's a real subtle way that we do it, and it's kind of a 1-2 punch. What we do is we're showing you how to contact people for your primary business, and we're also showing you how to contact people for your profit leads business. Basically, without a steady flow of leads, your business dies in 90 days. I've seen it time and time again. You know, there's only 2 ways to build your business. It's the people that you know and people that you don't know. And I want you to write that down because that breaks this business down as clearly and cleanly as possible. There's only 2 ways to build your network marketing business. First way is with people that you already know. The second way is with people that you don't know. So I'm going to go into that real quickly. Most people refuse to talk to people that they already know, mainly because they've done it before and they've done it poorly, or they've done it several times and they do what we call they burned out their warm market. And I know that I've done that in the past. So we have a warm market system, a letter that will come with this that you'll see that you can use for the telephone interview leads to go after your warm market, not to sign people up. And here's what this is how we do it differently. Sharon and I do this differently. We tell you to make a list of 100 family and friends, yes, but we tell you don't expect any of those people to sign up with you as a distributor, and maybe a few as a rep. What you're trying to do is get those people to watch your video, go to your website, and actually give you referrals. We're trying to turn those 100 into 300. The likelihood, and I'll say this again, the likelihood of somebody you already know going and being your best leg or best downline member in the program that you're in now is nil to none. Okay, so when you take that pressure off, when you're contacting your family and friends, and I've already told you in advance, don't expect anybody to join. Then you're going, then why are we contacting them? So we're contacting them to get to their referrals. We get to people that they know could use your product or service or your opportunity. And you'll see that in the training that's going to come to you tonight. You'll read that. Together, Sherry and I have 56 years of combined network marketing experience. We've done that from just the distributor base. We've done it from the corporate side. Owning our own company. We've also done it in consulting with network marketing companies. So because of that, we've been in a position to where we've seen a lot of data, and that data cuts through all the BS that you hear on chats. You hear somebody saying something from stage, and when you see the data behind the veil, then you understand that why somebody is on stage one year and next year that they're not. We've got a couple of books on Amazon.com, consultants to CEOs and top distributors. And we did help design back in 2002 the #1 recruiting system with 80,000 paid members on a $150 auto ship with a very similar system that we're using today. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get 20 people who want to go out and in profit leads, build a group of 20 themselves. That's 4 who get 4, get you to $780 a month. And then we're also trying to get you to the next 1 or 2 pin levels in the next 90 days in your primary business. And we're going to talk with you and teach each one of you how to go out on your team and find those people. Now, if you don't have anybody in your team yet, then you're going to have a lot of ammo between both sets of leads to go out and find some team members. And over the next 90 days, we'll be talking about your individual comp plan. That's why we're limiting this to 20 people. We will be doing some group calls, but we're going to be doing a weekly individual call and accountability call as well too. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. And again, you're getting double the telephone interviewed leads for the next 90 days to build your primary. If you came in at a lower package and next month you want to go to a higher one, sure, you can do that. If you're at a higher one, you want to lower down, sure, you can do that. Very flexible. You're getting the network marketing names from us to help you build your profit leads check. And here's what I do. For everybody that I sign up in my primary business, I get them on the 7-day trial, or I get them on any of the packages over at Profit Leads University. 5 out of 10 people that I sign up in my primary business join me in Profit Leads. So what does that mean? That means I'm getting 2 checks for the same effort. So 50% of the people that are in my primary business are also in Profit Leads. I'm getting 2 checks off the same person. It just made sense to us because they needed leads. And part of our training is training them how to build their warm market. So we teach them how to, number 1, properly contact their warm market. Number 2, once they're done with that, or if they refuse to do that, then we give them the telephone interview leads to go out and build their primary business, okay? So you're getting the network marketing leads to build your profit leads check, but you're getting the telephone interview leads to build your primary. You'll get a game plan this week on how to use those leads to build both programs at once. I'll be calling you and emailing each one of you individually. Right now, we've got 18 people who are part of this program. So if you know of anybody in your team, we've got 2 spots left. We'll do that up until midnight tonight, and after that, I'll just cut it off and go work with the 18. We will have weekly accountability calls, and I can even help you make calls with you if needed. So if you're kind of brand new, or you're kind of burned out, or you haven't done this in a long time, you say, Robert, would you help me call 10 people out of my first batch of 25? Absolutely. We'll get on the call together, and I'll make the phone call, and we'll set the appointment with you. Okay, so we're here to help you guys over the next 90 days. I want to go over briefly the comp plan over at Profit Leads, because there's something valuable that a lot of people miss about Profit Leads. We're more than just a leads company. We do a lot of training, but the power of this 1545 pay plan puts money in your pocket. And we did this on purpose because we knew it was going to take a longer time to build our primary business when we got into business, 36 years ago. The pay plans are designed to take 2 to 5 years to make $5,000 to $10,000. They're just designed that way. The big hitters won't come to a pay plan that pays out 60% in the first 2 levels because they understand. And you want to write this down. Your organization is going to grow faster in depth than it is in width. Just because people won't sign up 20 people each. They'll sign up 1, 2, 3, 4. So you look up and you may be 4 wide on your front level, but you're 20 levels deep in your organization. So that's why most network marketing companies pay out an average of 5% on each level. And that's a generalization. It's based on whether it's a binary, a unilevel, stair-step breakaway, a hybrid, a matrix, whatever it is. And today, most programs are a hybrid of something. And so what I want you to know when we talk about putting someone into Profit Leads, it's not just so you can make a check. It's so you can relax. In other words, we've got people right now that are making $700 or $800 a month at Profit Leads, and they still haven't sponsored 1 person in their primary business. So it allows them to relax and use the leads, and knowing that it's going to take a little bit longer to sign somebody up in your primary business than it is to Profit Lead. We understood that. It's going to take a little bit longer to make a $700 check in your primary business than it is to Profit Lead. We're paying out 60% on the first 2 levels. So with 3 customers, you're breaking even. If you're on the $99 program, that's $105 a month. 20 customers, you're making $780. That's 4 who get 4. That's what I want to get you at by the end of the year. And that $780 does so much for you. Number 1, you can raise the number of leads that you're contacting with us. Number 2, it helps pay for your primary business and anything that you're going to be doing with that. And it basically pays for both your auto ships. And I know the biggest struggle early on with my wife is that she goes, well, I see all this money going out, but I see nothing coming in. And so that's one thing that you want to do is you want to take advantage of our pay plan at Profit Leads, because we can pick the bazookas in 20 days. We no longer have an auto ship cost. Sure, you're going to have to pay for it, but the commissions are going to overcome that. 100 customers, go ahead and get 20 people frontline, and we had someone that just finished that after 6 months. They have about 110 customers. He's making about $4,000 a month. He put 20 frontline and helped those 20 get 4 each. That's $3,900 a month. We do have guys that are making 6 figures with us, 252 customers, basically 36 who get 6. I mean, you can just play around with the math, but the 1545 is very, very powerful. And I don't want you to see it as a distraction to your primary business. I don't want you to start going off and start sponsoring people into profit leads. I just want you to know how to use what I call the 1-2 punch. Number one, our focus is your primary. When somebody joins your primary, we want at least 50 of those people coming over to profit leads because they need the leads. We got a 7-day trial that's $4.95. If they don't have $5, I'm just telling you, it just makes it so easy to get somebody in. Then they get 25 leads. They get a copy of our book. It's on Amazon, and it puts them in a position to where they now are empowered because they have leads and they have the right training. On day 8, it converts to $49.95, and then you get a commission of 15% on that. So we want you to promote profit leads, not just so you can make a second check, but now you get rid of the excuse that your downline is going to say, well, I don't want to talk to my warm market, and I posted all day long every day for the last 3 months on no social media, and nobody even responds. Matter of fact, if I put a picture of a dead chicken on there that somebody just ran over, I get more likes than I do with my business. And that's just the nature of Facebook. If you're going to post something about your business, sometimes you got to do it in a curious way, and it's also based upon who's following you on social media. So we want to put you in a position to where you win, and by referring them to profit leads, you do win. Okay. If you haven't already joined, you call us tonight. If you got a teammate, you got our phone number, or you can visit the website. Now, if you're already a member, you'll get a call from me this week starting tomorrow morning. Tonight, you'll get all of your leads that come from us and also your training. And so what I want you to do is I want you to be looking for all this stuff that's coming in tonight. And I want to also open this up for any questions. You guys can hit the chat box. Well, I wish you could see it too, Brian. I'm on the backyard. Just some grilling, and the light's not good enough. But everybody will get their leads and their training tonight. And what I want you to do is the emails will be coming from me. I'm on robertblackmanpublishing@gmail. That's my so that's how you'll be communicating with me. You can also text my phone number. The phone number will be it's easier to text me and get hold of me. I'm on the phone all day long. I get close to 1,000 emails a day and about 125 phone calls. So I'm on the phone all the time. But if you're texting me while I'm on the phone, I can answer you back quickly. So make sure that you use the text. Anybody have any kind of questions tonight that they can text? And I'll try to unmute everybody if I can here now. If anybody has any questions that we can talk about. Let me see what we can do. And a lot of people have themselves muted. So if you have yourselves muted, you can unmute it now. In the training tonight, I'm going to be sending you some specific examples about what to do. So I want you to read the training. It's a 23-page booklet. It's pretty easy, pretty fast to go through. And I think that once you guys see that, you'll get the concept. And what we're trying to do here is also customize for all 20 of you. Customize something, which is going to take this week. It'll take this week to customize what we're going to do and how you want to approach the leads. We also do have a voice broadcast system, a voicemail drop. And if you want to, like our top package, we've got like 4 people on the top package where they're getting 10,000 network marketing names. 2 of those 4 have already signed up for the 10,000 drop for them to do 10 different tests of those. We got a lot of people come in at just at the 1,000 leads that we're going to test, 1,000, 100 or 250 or 500 at a time. So that's something that we'll be talking about individually. So if you guys don't have any other questions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just sign off tonight. We'll be working tonight. It's about 7 o'clock time right now to get all your leads and to you. Any questions that you have tonight, we'll definitely be up till about midnight tonight, Central Time, so I'll be happy to answer any questions tonight. I want to welcome everybody to the Blitz team. 90 days, October, November, December. Do not fall into the trap that this is a bad time of year to build a business. It's a great time of the year to build a business because people need money in Thanksgiving to go see their family. People need money to buy gifts and travel in December. And also people need money in November to pay all their credit cards from all the money they spent in November, December. So what it's up to you is to lay the foundation and the seeds now for people to get into the business and to start making money now to finance these things. And there's less competition because most of the other distributors are in a position where they go, the last quarter is horrible. I'm not going to worry about building it anyway. So I find that we have less competition on the leads than I've ever seen before. Most of these people who answer our ads before we send them to the phone room have answered an average of 6 different ads in about 5 minutes. So they're looking. The other 5 people never call them back. And so that's the beauty of what we do. And we're going to teach you how to call, email, and text these people for maximum response. And you'll start finding that texting is going to work a lot better than anything else, especially if someone's not answering the phone call. And we're going to show you how to keep posture throughout this whole process. So I'll basically be using the same system that Sherry and I use every day. It doesn't matter what your program is. As we always say, when a professional shows up, it doesn't matter if it's a new company. It doesn't matter if it's an old company. It doesn't matter if it's a binary. It doesn't matter if it's a unilevel. It doesn't matter if it costs $20 to come in or $2,000 to come in. When you're a professional and you know how to approach people correctly, it doesn't matter. You win. So we're going to show you how to win because all these people have raised their hand twice. They've opted in saying, I'm interested. They've answered the phone and talked to a phone person. Yes, have somebody call me. Then you call them. That's 3 yeses they've given you. So we're going to show you how to take those 3 yeses and turn them into a 4th yes. That yes, I'm joining with you. And that's when you become a professional. When you know that the other person has already said, by the time you get hold of them on the phone, that's their 3rd yes, I got them. I mean, I've hooked them. I'm just reeling them in at that time. Sometimes they want to take the cord and run with it or take the fishing line and run with it, and I just let them go. And then I let them wear themselves out, and I bring it back in. On the back of our training, of our booklet, we've got information on ejections, when you get some ejections, and also a great closing sequence of questions about when you connect with someone after they've watched the video, a great dialogue that you need to use as a professional to lead people down the right way. I get so many people who will join with us in the Blitz, and they'll say, well, I had 3 appointments today, 2 of them showed up, and I kind of fumbled the ball. I didn't know what to say. And I said, well, did you read the stuff in the back of the book? And they go, no. We've got some great information in the back of the book. So you're going to get that in the PDF tonight. It's a 23-page book. We've got 2 different ways to interview people. Just set up an appointment, or you can go through the interview route. And I want you to read both of those tonight before you go to bed, because I'll be asking you about which one of those methods that you guys want to use this next week, okay? Anyway, if you're looking for your information tonight, we're very, very excited to be working with you. And again, we've got 2 spots available, so if you get any teammates who want to do it, they got to do it by midnight tonight. Be looking for your material tonight and a phone call from me tomorrow. All right, guys? So everyone have a great evening, and let's start the Blitz tomorrow big and strong. Good night, everybody.